Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to a new pick a card reading where we are going to get you clarity on if you should wait or if you should move on. So thank you everybody for participating in the survey. This is one of the readings that you chose that you wanted to see. Before I start, I do want to let you know, please be gentle with yourself on this reading. I don't want to trigger you in any way. If the cards say that you should move on and that's not something that you are ready to do, please do know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate to your particular situation. This is just to provide clarity, some support, and maybe some food for thought if you have been considering moving on. Because, one of the things I do very much appreciate about this incredible Live Tarot community is how much you guys comment and engage and how generous you are with sharing your stories and experiences, right? And I read every single comment. I want to let you know that, even though I can't respond to all of them. And what I've been noticing from your comments, also from messages and emails that you send me, is that many of you are, getting to a point where you are fed up. Either you have not been treated right by the person that you are connected to. Their behavior has been just not anything that you deserve, right? You deserve so much better. Many of you I know are very emotionally tired of the situation and are considering moving on and opening your heart to new love. And so that's why we're doing this reading today, just to get you some clarity, get you some guidance, get you some support. Please, like I said, be gentle with yourself. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. And please do not be triggered because, like I said, this is a general reading. Now, if you'd like to know what is going on specifically in your situation, that's what a personal reading is for. And if you would like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. Please do be advised that right now I am extremely booked with all of my incredible private clients. You guys know who you are. So blessed to have all of you. The wait for a video reading is currently 4 weeks. The wait for a live reading on Zoom with me is about 4 to 5 business days. All right, so if you are new to this channel, I want to give you a big warm welcome, let you know that I am so happy that you're here. If my readings resonate, please do make sure that you hit that subscribe button and join this incredible community. So without further ado, let's get right into your card choices here. I've popped on some crystals for you to help you make your decision. So if you would like to take a deep breath, close your eyes, see which of these you feel most guided to. You can choose group 1, group 2, group 3, or you can choose all of the groups and just take the messages that resonate. So for group 1, here we have the purple crystal. For group 2, we have the orange crystal. And for group 3, we have the green crystal. So go ahead and make your selection and we will be starting with group 1. My beautiful group 1 who chose the purple crystal, here is your reading. And what we're going to be taking a look at is what is going on currently in your connection. How does your person think and feel about you? We're going to be looking at what are their specific blocks and struggles, right? What is it that may be contributing to the behavior that they are displaying towards you that may be making you want to move on, right? We're also going to be taking a look at specific messages from their higher self to you, and we'll round it up with actions that they may take next. And based on that, we'll take a look at, should you stay or should you move on? So we're going to get started here with your tarot. Let's take a look and see what is coming up here. So we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, wow, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So very heavy Pentacles energy coming through here, and wow, the Tower. All right, so there is definitely an issue here with your person dealing with a lot of things that are going on in their material world. So I'm feeling that your person, I'm getting an energy from them that one of the things that they definitely struggle with here is that when things go wrong in their physical world, now whether it is a career related thing, whether it is a family issue, whether it's their health or money, right? I'm getting the feeling that one of the things your person struggles with is having the skills that are necessary to deal with those situations in a really effective way. So I do get an energy from them that they can be somewhat easily overwhelmed by these kinds of issues. So with this Two of Pentacles, it's like they are definitely juggling a few things right now in their life that are really weighing them down. Now, this could be, like I said, anything that has to do with money, finances, family responsibilities. I do feel for some of you that there is a situation where your person has either been married before, they've been in committed relationships before, they may even have kids from that relationship as well. So they are definitely struggling, juggling many different roles that they have to play. I'm also feeling that there is definitely a very strong sense of responsibility that is on their shoulders. And I feel though that their intentions have always been to be in this King of Pentacles energy, as in their intentions have always been to rise above and kind of be very much in control of their life and their situation. And what's interesting here is that as much as they are motivated, as much as they are inspired to be that person that is very solid, that kind of like, it doesn't matter how many balls they're juggling, right? One of the things that I find most interesting about the Two of Pentacles is that it's literally the card of juggling. All the things that we have to juggle in life, you know? All the people that we have to please or keep happy, all of the responsibilities that we have, from everything from just basics of putting food on the table to, you know, making sure that everybody in our life is, you know, and that we feel responsible for are thriving and doing well. And sometimes I feel like your person does that to their own detriment, as in they tend to oftentimes put other people's interests above their own to the point where they are neglecting themselves. I also get an energy from your person that they do tend to neglect themselves. And I feel like to some extent, because they kind of neglect their own needs, they also tend to neglect you. I feel like they tend to put you on the back burner sometimes, or this connection, this relationship with you on the back burner sometimes when they really shouldn't have. And I feel like there's an energy here of you feeling like you always come last. Why is it that your person is always putting other people's needs first, but really not putting your needs as a priority? And so I'm feeling for many of you that the reason why you may even be considering moving on at this time is because of this. You're not getting the FaceTime, you know, as in what I mean by FaceTime is you just feel like you're not getting enough time with this person. You feel like they're constantly fretting and worrying about something else in their life and neglecting you. They're not really nurturing the relationship. They're not giving it the love, the care, you know, the watering, like, you know, kind of like growing it as a beautiful plant. They're just not doing that. And so I feel like something happened here as well with this Tower's energy. I feel like something also happened here that may have abruptly brought this connection into some sort of stall or holding pattern where there may have been something that literally changed overnight, something that you didn't anticipate. I'm feeling that whatever this was really did feel like it set your person back. Like they feel like this issue, this challenge that has come up really made them lose a lot of the progress that they feel that they had been making towards this King of Pentacles energy. So I feel like, you know, it's sad because I feel like this is somebody who, no matter their greatest efforts, and I feel like they do make a lot of effort to get things done in their life. It's sometimes life just gets the better of them. As in, despite their greatest efforts, oftentimes they find themselves very frustrated by the lack of progress. They feel like they spin their wheels a lot. They feel like they put a lot of time and energy into things that don't pan out or don't work out. And that is why this tower has literally come down for them in many situations in their life where things just didn't work out the way they wanted them to. And I feel like with your relationship, that is also the case here. Like the tower has come down in this relationship as well because they just couldn't keep juggling everything. That is why they're also coming through here in this Five of Pentacles energy, as in they're feeling like they've been frozen out of a lot of things in their life that they wanted. I feel like the primary reason they're also feeling very excluded and frozen out is from your love. I feel like at some point you may have withdrawn your attention, your love, your nurturing to this connection. And I feel like it's almost like you were forced to do that. It's not something you really wanted to do, but it's something that you were forced to do because you felt like they were focusing on everything else but you. Like they were just not giving you your due, okay? And I feel like in doing that, in becoming very focused on the other things, like this juggling energy, the things that they had to juggle, they became, wow, see, we're getting that again. So they became very silent as well towards you. There's some sort of communication breakdown that also happened here. Okay, there was a communication breakdown that led to a certain level of silence here, because look what we're getting. Silence, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. We're getting the deep freeze again. And this to me is a confirmation here of this Five of Pentacles energy, right? There's definitely a coldness here that has developed. Okay, a coldness that they may be feeling from you at this time, and they don't like it, right? Because I do feel that for some of you, you may have said, you know what, I need to teach my person a lesson. Like I need to kind of freeze them out right now because they are, I've been putting too much energy into this. I've been putting too much of my heart and soul into this. I've given them so much love, so much warmth, so much understanding, and I'm not getting that in return. So I'm going to deep freeze them. I'm going to like freeze them out right now. I'm going to just kind of step back, maybe give them the cold shoulder. And so I feel like you may have done that. And the way that they're responding to that is by feeling that they're like everything is constricting for them. Like as in they're all the openness and the options and the kind of like the free flow in life that they were seeking to have by embodying this King of Pentacles, they feel has now become a very narrow path, as in everything is kind of, you know, coming in around them and making everything feel very small. Like they don't have a lot of options. Like they've been kind of bound into a corner here, a corner that they don't like, especially when it comes to you, right? So what they have realized here is that, oh my gosh, this pathway towards you is becoming very narrow. Like you may have cut off certain modes of communication with them. You may have started limiting communication with them. You may not be even responding to them as quickly as you used to. Like say they're messaging you or they're trying to call you or talk to you. I feel like you may have put some distance here and you're like, you know, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to just be readily available. I'm not going to be available every minute all the time. You know what? Let them wait a few hours. Let them wait a few days. I feel like this has been a slow freeze that has really been coming, you know, and was necessary. And this is why they're like, oh, shoot, I got to tread thoughtfully now. Like I can't, you know, I can't just now take you for granted is what they're thinking. I can't take you for granted. So this is why I feel like even coming from you, you may have surrendered to the silence here. Like they may have started, they may have started being more distant themselves because they were distracted and focused on these other things that they were giving their attention to. But and so they were silent, but now I feel like you have responded in kind with silence as well, because you feel like it's better to do that and let them kind of come to you, right? So I feel like despite this, what they're trying to do is stay optimistic. Okay, they're still trying to figure out how to make this narrow pathway opened up again, because I'm not getting the energy here of them fully yet letting go, right? They're trying to stay optimistic that maybe they can work these things out and they can work stuff out with you. So let's take a look at specific messages from their higher self to you. What would they say to you? Especially if, if there's been a lot of silence here, right? Especially if, you feel like silence has been your only recourse, that's something that you need to step back and kind of give them almost, I'm getting this energy. It's funny. It's almost like you're giving them the gift of your silence, as in like, this is a gift for them. It's kind of like a hidden blessing for them to figure out for themselves what is important. Okay. What is important? Like you don't have to go there and like, you're not the kind who's going to create drama here. You're not the kind who's going to verbally attack them or tell them that, hey, you know what? I'm not getting what I need. You're not giving me attention. I'm feeling left out. You're not the kind who's going to do that. I feel like you're letting your silence speak louder than your words. And that's going to be key here. And they are hearing this. See, being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. Okay, so that silence and that distance that you're placing here between the two of you is definitely helping. It's making them feel the pain, right? It's making them feel the loss. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. Okay, so definitely, right, if you're in some form of struggle or separation, some sort of silence between the two of you, they are definitely haunted by it, right? They're definitely thinking about these things. And again, with this Pentacles energy coming through so strongly here, I'm not at all surprised that they have a family issue that has come through here. So they may be very much in some sort of a pleasing mode here of trying to please certain family members, trying to go by family members' expectations of what somebody in their family wants. And this is why, again, this has been a tower moment, because there was something here, some sort of block that had to do with their family that they were not being honest with you about. And I almost feel like you didn't see that coming. You didn't understand that there was some sort of a family conflict, some sort of an issue here that I feel that they just, they didn't want to tell you about because they didn't want to scare you away. So now let's take a look at what actions they want to take towards you. And based on that, we're going to see, should you wait or should you move on? Spirit, can you tell us what actions? Oh, worst shuffler in the world here, guys. What actions? What actions do they want to take? Now, one thing I will say here is that it really doesn't matter whether it is a should you wait or move on, because you have free will. Ultimately, this is entirely your decision. You have to go by what your intuition, what the voice of spirit says to you. Because see, we're getting here that yes, they are very much, in regret and remorse for their actions. They're very much regretting losing you, or regretting the idea of losing you if they haven't fully lost you yet. But there's something here because of this silence, right? There's something here that they are really regretting the loss of that connection that they felt with you. Now, in their deeper desire, they absolutely do want this love to bloom, as in they want this love to come to fruition. But what I'm getting here is there's a little bit of a mystery here as to whether they will run again or they will start getting distracted here again. Okay, so this is the thing. So what we're getting here is a very interesting kind of split energy here between what they truly want inside, deep down inside, versus what is kind of still their tendency. And this is something that they're going to have to heal, or they're going to have to fix this, because just wanting this, just regretting it and wanting things to work out with you is not enough, right? We need to see action here, guys. We need to see your person taking real action, really understanding what their true priorities are and being able to communicate those true priorities to you. And we need to see action for them making you a priority, right? But I feel like what Spirit is saying here is be careful, because even though they seem to want this, there's a bit of a mystery here. Spirit is saying we don't quite know when they will step back, run, or treat you the same way again, like not making you a priority. Right? So if I were to say, what is the answer here? Should you wait or move on? I would say, really think about what it is that you truly want here. And is it worth it for you? Because if you decide that it's not worth it for you, if this person is not showing you that they are changing or they're taking solid, concrete actions, then I would say, consider moving on. So you're going to have to really see, really assess, watch their actions. Okay, so let me know what you thought of your reading in the box below. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, the links to that, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks I've created for you, are also in the box below. Please do be advised that a video recorded reading wait time is 4 weeks. Wait time for a live reading with me on Zoom is 4 to 5 business days. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group 2 who chose the orange crystal, here is your reading. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at what your person's thoughts and feelings are, like how are they feeling about you at this time. We're going to take a look at any struggles or shadows or blocks that they're working through at this time that may be causing them to behave in such a way that you may be considering whether you should stay or move on. We're also going to get specific messages from their higher self. What would they say to you, especially if you've had, little to no contact lately? And then we are going to round it out with what actions they may take towards you in the future. And based on that, all of that, we're going to answer the question, should you wait or move on? So let's go ahead and get started here with your tarot. Okay, so here we have the 5 of Wands. Here we have the 6 of Wands. We have the Empress. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. We have a good combination here of various energies that are definitely coming through strong. There's definitely been conflict. Okay, conflict is really the first energy here that we're getting. I feel that your person has definitely been conflicted about certain things in their life. I do feel that there has been a struggle that they are going through right now. And I feel like it has very much kind of bubbled over into their connection with you. Because, see, the energy I'm getting here is that oftentimes when we are struggling with things in our lives and we're feeling very frustrated by certain things, especially when we feel that we're not getting our due. Okay, so I'm getting a very strong feeling from your person with the Six of Pentacles energy is that one of the things that they're really struggling with is not feeling like they're getting what they deserve in life. And there has been some sort of a very strong sense of frustration that has brought out in your person for sure. And so what happens when we feel like that, especially in life, like when we feel this strong sense of we are not getting the things that we are trying to achieve, the things that we really want, there's a level of dissatisfaction, right? There's a level of frustration that can then become a very much of an inner conflict within us, right? Because it creates a lot of negativity. It creates a lot of resistance within us. Some of us, we may even take it to the point where we think like, why is the world against us? Why is it that whatever I try to get done or try to do never quite works out the way I want it to? Why is that? And so I'm feeling a very strong energy from your person that this kind of conflict that they're going through, not feeling the reciprocity in life. Like, you know how sometimes we go through these phases in life where we feel like we're giving a lot, we're doing a lot, we may be hustling hard, I mean, just busting our butts, hustling it, right? Trying to do everything we can to move forward and get stuff done and try to be rewarded for those things. But somehow the level of what we are receiving back is certainly not at all close to the energy, the time, and everything that we're giving in. And so this is why I feel like your person has become very argumentative because of that. As in, there is an internal conflict that they are going through. Okay, there's an internal conflict that they are going through that is now becoming an external reality. As in, because of this energy, they're becoming very easily annoyed. I'm getting the energy from them that they're always on edge, like they get angry easily. And maybe they weren't necessarily like this before. Like maybe they weren't as easily angered before, but right now, because the level of their frustration is so high, they're kind of very easily triggered. They're easily set off. They're kind of cranky, disgruntled, you know. I feel also that for some of you, they kind of take it out on you sometimes because you're the closest person to them. And sometimes like you may say something or do something that's totally innocent. It doesn't even mean anything, but they may snap at you. They may bite your head off. They may be very cranky towards you. But this is because there's this internal conflict that they are going through, and what they're truly looking for and what they've been struggling with is they're just looking for some wins here. You know, with the Six of Wands, it's like they're like, come on, life, can you give me a few wins here just so I can feel better? And it's unfortunate because I feel like your person, you know, and this is difficult, it's not easy for anybody to do this, but I feel like your person is very much right now basing their happiness and their satisfaction on getting this kind of stuff from the world. So right now, they're really not in this energy of feeling whole within themselves. Like they're not in the energy of like, you know what, whatever happens in the world, yeah, if it's good, great. If it's bad, I'll deal with it, but I'm going to try my best not to let it affect my internal state. I feel like that's not what they're doing. They don't have that mindset right now in their life. They're more of the mindset of, you know what, I need external conditions. I need things in my life to work out. And when that happens, I will feel good. So they're very focused on the outside, their external world. They're not as focused on their internal world. And because of that, that's why they're getting this Five of Wands energy. Because when your happiness is completely dependent upon and only dependent upon things going right or wrong in the external world, then it does cause a lot of resistance internally, right? It causes a lot of emotional resistance. It causes a lot of emotional panic and stress and emotional disorder, right? So this is why it's like they're looking for life to give them these wins, with this Six of Wands, and they're wondering why life isn't giving them at least something that they can feel happy about or proud of. So they're very focused on that, right? And it's interesting because I feel like you are coming up here in this Empress energy. So it's like you are part of their energy. It's like they have these plans. They want to have a life with you. They see you as this Empress energy, as in they see you as somebody that they want to create a really new and fruitful experience with. For some of you, they even want to start a family with you, as in that's something that they are looking forward to. They see you as somebody that they want to settle down with and have children with and have a life with. But I feel like they're not quite there yet, because they feel that they haven't gotten to where they want to be in life quite yet. So let's take a look deeper. We're going to look at some of their blocks, right? What else are they struggling with? What else is going on in this energy? Yeah, see? Beautiful. Beautiful. See? So definitely, I mean, you're coming through both as Empress energy and soulmate energy. So this is a really powerful connection, guys. Really powerful. So I feel like here in this reading, I am not getting the energy that there's any issue here about your person loving you. They love you deeply. They deeply love you. They want to be with you. They see a future with you. None of that is the problem here. I feel like the problem here, their main issue here, has to do with their own pride. There's something here in their life that they are not proud of. They're not taking pride in. They feel like there's something here in their life that is missing. You know, it's like they're not, it's almost like they don't feel worthy that they are a partner right now that you can be proud of. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Because they feel that life has been giving them all these lemons, even though they've been trying to make lemonade, right? Even though they feel like they've been trying their best to make, to make the best out of the difficult situations that they've been dealing with. It's a question of personal pride. Like they feel like they're not quite the person yet that you could be proud to call your mate, your companion, your partner, your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever it is that you see them as. But they so clearly see you as that. And it's almost like they want to make you proud. And it's interesting here because I feel like they feel that there is some part of themselves that has died in this process. And I don't mean it die as in like this really heavy dramatic die, but more like they feel that whatever failures or frustrations that they have been going through is really taking the life out of them. Like it's really exhausting them in terms of taking out their energy, right? Their life force. They feel very depleted by these struggles, right? And it's almost like they feel like they've been, out in this very kind of hostile world. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. And again, see, I feel like one of the things that your person can very much benefit from is a shifting of their mindset, because like I said, they're very, very focused on why is the world not supporting me? Why is the universe against me? Why does everything backfire on me? So I feel like they are kind of, hustling in a cold and hostile world. And they're looking for shelter. Like they're looking for some form of release, of relief and ease. And I feel like they really do feel that shelter with you. See? Taking shelter, answers are within, as well as I feel that you and your love and your understanding has been a shelter for them as well. So I do feel a very deep sense of gratitude that is coming from them and their energy as well. But they do realize, though, that they're coming to the realization that the answers to fixing these problems, the way for them to come back to life again, because like I said, they're feeling so depleted, and we're getting this coming to life, right? There's a depletion here. There's like this lack of energy, lack of, lack of this feeling of joy and enthusiasm that they need to get back into their life. And they feel like what they're coming to, at least the understanding that in order to do that, they're gonna have to change their mindset. They're gonna have to look for the answers within, because the answer to this is not out in the world. The answer to fixing this lays within themselves and their own soul, and they're gonna have to surrender their need to be right on this one. Because I feel like if they've been telling you over and over again, I'm just right. Look at this. Look at my life. When, things haven't been working out, right? If they've been argumentative with you, if they've been cranky with you, right? They're trying to be right? They're trying to deal with their fear of whatever this is, right? Their fear of the world in a certain way, like their fear of not getting the results that they want in the world. So they're going to have to surrender this. Like they're going to have to give up this need to always be right if they truly want to find these answers within and really come back to life. Because I feel like energetically, they really need this. Okay, they really need some sort of energy release here, some sort of a rejuvenating energy. They need to refresh and rejuvenate themselves, because I feel like they're really driving themselves into the ground here. They're very much exhausting themselves. So let's take a look at specific messages from their higher self to you. Like, what would they say to you? If they could. And this will be especially useful if you've had some issue here where you guys have stepped back, or you may have been taking some time. You've been in some sort of struggle or separation as well. See, being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. So I feel like for some of you, there's definitely an energy here of this person having stepped back because they may have told you, look, I just have too much stuff going on right now and I can't handle it all. Okay, things have been blowing up in my face. There's a mess that I need to deal with in my life. So they may have stepped back, or, you may have stepped back and said, look, you just need to take some space here because I'm tired of fighting with you, right? So that's been very difficult. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. So see, they do feel that they let you down in this process. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. So I definitely feel very strong energy here that this person has definitely been a bit of a downer, but it's a phase. It's a phase they're going through. They're not like, I don't get the energy that they're a downer all the time, but whatever these issues are that they've been going through has definitely made them come down. And that's why, again, we're getting this, they need to kind of come back to life. They've been in very much of a downward kind of spiral, downer energy. And that is why they're missing your beautiful smile and the joyousness of your laugh, because you brought so much joy, laughter, happiness, flow, this beautiful energy of possibility with this Empress energy and you being their soulmate. You brought so much positivity into their life that they really needed. But now it's kind of like they've kind of put themselves into a corner and lost that. So let's take a look at what actions they're wanting to take towards you. And based on that, we'll get an answer of should you wait or should you move on? Well, this is interesting. So there's definitely, okay, I feel like this is interesting. If you guys have been in some sort of struggle or lack of contact, then you know what? They have not stopped looking for you. Okay, they are observing, they're watching, they're wanting to know what you're doing, what's going on. And this is so interesting. I feel that there's a very strong energy here of them really learning. Look at this, learning from the loss. Okay, so whatever they have lost here, and I feel like it's a combination of what they've been kind of losing here with this in their life, like in their kind of struggle with life, looking for the wins here. But whatever these losses have been, along with any kind of loss that they may have experienced with you, where they feel like maybe you are not interested anymore, you are thinking of, letting them go, or maybe you already have kind of let them go. This loss has really been very deep for them. It has really made them reassess their own identity. It's made them look at who they truly are and what they truly want. And so look at this beautiful energy coming through here of really wanting to ascend. And I love this because I feel like in order for your person to literally get out of this or work through and heal from this Five of Wands energy that they seem to always be carrying, right? The energy of struggle and conflict and fighting within themselves, fighting outside of themselves. The only way to do that is to ascend, right? It's to raise your vibration, get through the drama. See, rise above drama, obstacles, and pettiness, finding the strength to rise. They want to ascend, evolve, and expand. And they want to do that so that they can be worthy of you and this connection. So I feel like based on what we're seeing here about their love for you, and based upon what we're seeing here with this inspiration that they have to really change their mindset, and to seek this shelter, I feel like Spirit is saying you may want to, if you really love them, if it's right for you. Again, this is all about your intuition, you deciding for yourself, your freedom of choice, right? Just take this as a guide, right? But I feel like Spirit is saying if you truly love them, if this is really what you want, is a life with them, then you may want to consider waiting. Or it may not be a wait at all. It may just be kind of them figuring this out and then you two kind of figuring it out together. All right. So I hope that you liked this reading. Please do let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you would like to have a personal reading with me or order any of my oracle decks that I created for you, the links are in the box below. Please do be advised the wait for a video recorded reading right now is 4 weeks. The wait for a live reading with me on Zoom is about 4 to 5 business days. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beauties who chose group number 3, the green crystal. Here is your reading, and what we're going to be doing is looking at what your person is thinking and feeling about you and the connection at this time. We're going to look at what kinds of blocks, resistance, or shadows they may be dealing with, which may be contributing to whatever behavior or actions they may be taking right now, which is making you wonder or maybe ask the question, should you wait for them or should you move on? Then we're going to look at specific messages that they would say to you from their higher self, their deepest heart if they could. And then we're going to end with what actions would they like to take next. And based on all of that, we'll get you some sort of an answer to should you wait or move on. But please do remember not to be triggered. Take this as a very gentle, general reading. Take what resonates for you. And of course, you always have free will, free choice. So you have to do what you feel intuitively guided to. All right, so let's get started with your tarot. So we have the Star. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the, Queen of Pentacles. So very interesting. We have some Pentacles energy coming through here strongly. We also have, I feel, an energy of needing some sort of a guiding light here, looking for guidance in a situation, looking for the answers, because there's something that is missing. Like you need some sort of answers here in order to make the right decision. So that is the energy that I'm getting from your person right now, is like there are some important decisions and actions that your person needs and wants to take towards you and this connection, as well as towards other things in their life. They know that there are some important decisions that need to be made. And I feel that what they're doing right now is delaying a bit in making them, okay? And that's not to say that that's a bad thing. Sometimes we need the time, you know, sometimes we need the time to give to ourselves, because I feel like your person is deliberate, as in they're trying to be very deliberate about their energy. They're trying to be very conscious. I am not getting the energy here from your person that they are a very fast moving personality. I feel that this is somebody who can seem to be a bit slow at times in terms of, you know, how they make decisions, what actions they take. But the good part of this, though, is that they do tend to be more deliberate, more conscious in the way that they like to take decisions, move forward in their life. They're also very conscious and very protected when it comes to their heart. I feel like if you have been feeling that they are not moving forward as fast as you want them to, I feel like this is because they are very guarded about their heart space. Excuse me. My throat is a bit stuck right now. I feel like this is somebody who they are maybe not the most demonstrative person. Like they may not be the most like highly romantic, I'm gonna wine and dine you, I'm gonna sweep you off your feet. They may not be that person, but what they do offer instead is stability. They may not be the most, I'm also feeling that they may not be the most exciting person. They may not even be the most bold person. Like this is not somebody who is very much of a bold risk taker. This is somebody who likes to take their time and do things right. So I feel like that is actually exciting in its own way, don't you think? Because, you know, I feel like sometimes maybe we, you know, many of us get to this point in life where it's like, you know, you've dealt with the exciting risk takers. You may have dealt with the drama that they bring, right? And, you know, along with the adventure they also bring, but sometimes the drama and the adventure goes hand in hand, right? So sometimes you get to a point in life where what you actually find more exciting is not the person who's like the more, you know, flying by the seat of their pants. They're so adventurous. They're out there doing this. They're out there doing that. But what you may find more exciting is somebody who has already sown their wild oats, right? Like they've already put all of that stuff behind them. They've already done it. And now they've gotten to a point where what they truly value is being slower and steadier. And the stability that they bring, the consciousness that they bring to you, to themselves, to their life, to the connection is actually more exciting than somebody who was very, very vibrant in a very kind of bold sort of way. Somebody, but who may have all of those qualities, but at the end of the day, they may not be as reliable, stable, or secure as you may want them to be. So this is why I feel that your person is definitely coming through here with this Knight of Pentacles energy. This is a slower moving energy, but it's also, like I said before, very deliberate, very conscious. They move forward slowly, but they want to make sure that things get done right. And that has to do with their work, their career, their family, their finances, as well as the life and the home that they want to build and create with you. So if you feel that this person has been going at a snail's pace, you know, that can definitely feel a bit frustrating. But I do feel that what they're looking for right now, and one of the reasons why they may also be going a bit slower than what you would want, is also because there are certain kinds of decisions, going back to this Two of Wands as well as this Star card. I feel that there are definitely certain kinds of decisions that need to be made here in this connection, as well as in their overall life, that they are looking for true guidance on. with this stars energy, I feel like there's certainly some sort of darkness or confusion that they need to shine a light upon. You know how sometimes you have certain decisions that need to be made or challenges that you're facing in life, and you almost feel like you're kind of playing in the dark, you know, because you're not seeing things as clearly as you may like to see them. You feel like you're not seeing every side of the issue. So if you're not being able to see it in its entirety, how can you solve it? Or how can you be in the vibration, in the energy of the solution? So that's where I feel like your person is struggling a bit. And I do feel an energy from them very much that you represent a lot of this energy of the star in their life as well, as in you have certainly helped them with the guidance that they're looking for. You have certainly brought some clarity into some of these situations, and I feel like they very much trust your opinion. They trust your ability to look at situations and come up with practical solutions. Because look at this. One of the things I do feel from them is that they very much respect you with this Queen of Coins or Pentacles energy. I do feel that for many of you, your person feels that you may be in a better position than they're in at this time. So there's some sort of energy here of them feeling like maybe you are definitely further along financially or career-wise than they are. This is for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but your person feels like you are to be admired, you are to be respected for what you have achieved in your life. And they feel that you have achieved a lot. And what they love about you is that you bring the same kind of stability that they also are seeking in their life. So I feel like for this particular person, the best possible partner for them, the best possible companion, soulmate, twin flame, however you want to see it, is this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is what they feel would bring even more stability to a life that they are trying to become more stable and secure in. They do well with this kind of energy. And so I feel that you do represent that for them, but they definitely feel that you are further along than them. As in, you have achieved certain things in your life that they are still aspiring to achieve, that they haven't quite achieved yet. So that is another reason why they're kind of scrambling right now in order to make certain decisions to move forward in their life in some way. And that's why they're coming through with this Two of Wands. There's some sort of a decision that needs to be made here. There's some sort of action that they really do want to take, but they were looking for some direction. They were looking for some inspiration, illumination, more clarity around this. And for some of you, I feel like if you have been stuck with kind of feeling some form of disappointment with this person, or like you said, like I said before, like you feel like maybe they're going too slow, or like, you know, can you trust them? Will they ever kind of get there? You know, that's also part of this. I feel like they realize that you may also be in this Two of Wands energy, that you may also be wanting to make some sort of a final decision about them. And that's something that may be on your mind. So let's go deeper here. What else are they thinking and feeling about you and this connection? Ah, look at that. Beautiful. I love it. Huh. All right. So see, I see this. Definitely. They are really wanting to resolve whatever the situation is. So I feel like there are situations that are right now kind of up in the air. And I feel like this feeling of being kind of up in the air or unresolved is not just a situation between the two of you. There's other things as well that have to do with certain things in their life that they really do need to bring into balance and bring into resolution so they can move on. Because see, here's the thing. I mean, I've been feeling this energy throughout this reading. It's very clear to me that they are in love with you, that you do represent everything You embody everything that they want. And so they definitely have marriage, wedding, proposal, offer, engagement on their mind. Okay, this is something that they are absolutely considering with you. This is something that they have allowed themselves to fantasize about with you. This is something that they've allowed themselves to build dreams and goals and visions around. Because like I said, there's something within them that they feel that you very much represent all of the things that they were really looking for in a partner. You really represent that for them. And it's almost like, this is what's really beautiful. I feel like you are some sort of an answer to their prayers. I'm getting the energy that this is the kind of person, again, we get this energy from them that they are not the fastest moving energy, although I feel that they might have been like that before. I feel like they may have been much more of this go-getter, much more of this bold risk taker in their like past, but now they're more into this like, you know, slow and stable, slow and steady wins the race. That's the kind of energy that they're in now. And I feel that they have always wanted and prayed for a partner like you. Look at this beautiful magical prayer here. I feel like you are the answer to their prayer. And what's interesting here is that you may think that they may like you because you may, or they may love you because you may be mirroring each other in this energy, but I don't think so. See, I feel like at their base level energy, they're still that kind of dynamic go-getter, that risk taker, but they've kind of trained themselves into a better place. So I feel like you being somebody who is very stable, nurturing, grounded, down to earth, are not mirroring them. You complement them because at heart, they're still that dynamic person. They're still that person who sometimes is tempted to take risks. You know, sometimes they're not the best risks, right? They still have something in that foundational energy where sometimes they're tempted to do things that are risky, do things without really thinking about it. But because that's gotten them in trouble in the past, they've been working very hard to not go in that direction. And that is why you are a great stabilizer. You are a great complement to that side of them, that side that they're trying to bring into balance. So this is a good thing. And what's interesting here is I feel like one of the things that they do have to work on and deal with is that they tend to compare themselves with other people. And it's interesting because I feel like a little bit of that comparison is also with you, right? Because I've been feeling this throughout the reading that, you know, they admire and respect you, but at the same time, they also compare themselves to you in the sense that they feel like they're not quite at the same level as you. They haven't achieved quite the same as you in a way that would make them feel good. I don't feel that it's like competitive or negative, but I feel like it's a matter of their own satisfaction. Like, oh, they want to be an equal partner with you. They want you to be proud of them, and they want you to feel like they are rising to the occasion, like they are rising to the level that you are at. And see, look at this. They want to make an offer. Okay, so with this, I feel like this is very much about them wanting to walk through this door, them answering the call of their soul, knowing that you are the right person for them, that you balance them, you bring so much beauty, so much energy, nurturing, love, and foundational energy to their life, that the time really is now. So this is really, really, really great. So let's take a look at their specific messages. What would they say to you from their deepest heart? See, I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. So see, I'm telling you, this has to do with this energy right here. See, this energy of them wanting to reach the same level as you, right? And they're still trying to find their place. They're still working on it with this Knight of Pentacles energy, and slow and steady, right? So finding their place, slow and steady wins the race. That's where they're finding their place. So let's take a look at their next message. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. So definitely, remember I told you there's something within them that is still a bit about how they used to be. They used to be much more of a triggered person. Like they used to be much more reactive in their life. They have, right? Because, you know, whatever that phase was in their life did not serve them well. So they are definitely going through this identity process, like trying to change their identity in a good way, trying to take out what doesn't work for them and retrain themselves, right? To be a more stable and a more better person. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. Okay, so they're really hooked on you in a really good way though, right? They really do love you, adore you. I'm getting a lot of really strong energy here of loving, adoring, looking up to, wanting to, you know, be a partner that you deserve, you know, a partner that you can be proud of. So let's take a look at what their next actions will be. What do they want to do towards you now and this connection? Yeah, see, lots of outcome here. So there's a lot of energy here of moving forward. Yeah, see, this is really lovely. So they see, right? They see the tremendous potential that is in this connection. Even though it may have been very slow, kind of slow moving, like a slow burn over time, they want the fulfillment of this potential. Look at this. So we're getting the outcome cards again. And this to me is all about outcome, right? Wanting to move forward. The time is now. They want to make you an offer here with this wedding card. They want this outcome. They are really motivated to reach this potential that they see. Now, here's the thing. They feel that for you, there may be some sort of a compromise that you may have to make. So I feel like they feel a little bit saddened by that they feel that, okay, are you willing to compromise a little bit right now because they're still working towards being at your level? I don't know if that's financially, career-wise, money, stability-wise, right? So they're feeling a little bit of that pinch, a little bit of that, you know, catch up energy. So they feel a little bit like, okay, you may have to compromise a little bit in order to wait for them to catch up to you. But it's almost like they're hoping that you wouldn't mind waiting for that, like you wouldn't mind making a bit of that compromise and a mutual understanding, because they feel that that would create a beautiful space for the two of you to truly come together. Oh, beautiful. So I would say, based on all of this, again, it's totally up to you. It's based on your intuition. But to me, this is wait. This is definitely wait. Don't move on if this is the person you truly want. All right. So let me know what you thought of your reading in the box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, the links are in the box below. Please be advised that the current wait time for a video recorded reading is 4 weeks, and the current wait time for a live reading with me on Zoom is 4 to 5 business days. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video.